Debbie Bampton is widely recognized as one of the most influential figures in the history of women's football in England. As a former professional footballer, her career spanned several decades, during which she made significant contributions to the development of the women's game. Known for her leadership, vision, and versatility, Bampton became a cornerstone of the England women's national team during its formative years and helped lay the groundwork for the future success of the sport. Early life and introduction to football. Debbie Bampton was born on January 29, 1963, in England. Growing up in a time when women's football was largely underdeveloped and not widely supported, she faced many challenges from the outset. Women's football in England was largely relegated to informal settings, with many girls still discouraged from pursuing the sport at any serious level. However, Bampton was drawn to football from a young age, and like many of her contemporaries, she started playing with boys' teams. Her early passion for the game was nurtured in local leagues, where Bampton honed her technical skills and began to develop an understanding of the game. Her potential was clear, and her natural ability soon caught the attention of scouts. By her teenage years, she was playing at a competitive level, and it was clear that she had the skill and determination to succeed. Breakthrough and early career. Bampton's breakthrough into the senior ranks of women's football came in the early 1980s when she joined Southampton Women's FC, one of the top clubs in the country at the time. Her move to the club marked the beginning of her serious career in football, where she would play as a midfielder, using her creative flair and exceptional passing skills to dictate the tempo of the game. Her time at Southampton proved to be instrumental in her development as a player. She made an immediate impact, helping the team to numerous successes during her tenure, including national championships. Bampton's skill, vision, and leadership qualities began to shine through, and she soon became known as one of the most talented and influential midfielders in the country. National team success and leadership. Bampton's talent was recognized by the England national team, and she made her debut for the England women's national football team in 1982, shortly after joining Southampton. She quickly became a key player for England, playing a pivotal role in their midfield during the 1980s and 1990s. Throughout her career, she was known for her technical ability, her composed passing, and her leadership on the field. One of the highlights of her international career came in 1984, when England participated in the inaugural UEFA Women's European Championship. Although the competition was not yet widely recognized, it was a significant milestone for women's football in Europe. Bampton's contributions in the tournament were crucial, and she played an important role in helping England establish themselves as a competitive force in European women's football. During the following years, Bampton continued to represent England with distinction. She helped the national team to qualify for the first Women's World Cup in 1991, where the team finished in an impressive third place, earning them international recognition. This success was a milestone in the development of women's football in England, and Bampton's performances were integral to the team's achievement. Career peak and main achievements. Bampton's career peaked in the 1980s and 1990s, when she became not only a key player for the England national team but also a fixture in some of the top women's club teams in England. She was renowned for her leadership and tactical intelligence, and her ability to control the pace of a match from midfield made her an invaluable asset to any team she played for. Her individual achievements are numerous, including multiple appearances in major tournaments for the England national team, as well as numerous domestic successes with her club teams. Bampton's skill in midfield was recognized widely, and she was often named in the best WXI of the competition during her playing years. Her composure on the ball and ability to read the game were widely praised by coaches, teammates, and opponents alike. One of the crowning achievements of her club career was her success with Doncaster Belles, one of the most successful clubs in women's football during the late 1980s and early 1990s. She played a pivotal role in helping the team win several FA Women's Cup titles, and her partnership with other key players at the club helped solidify Doncaster's place as one of the top teams in the country. Bampton's leadership qualities were recognized not only at the club level but also internationally. She served as England captain for several years and was instrumental in motivating her teammates and organizing the team on the pitch. Under her leadership, England achieved some of their best results in major international tournaments, including a top-4 finish in the 1991 FIFA Women's World Cup. Legacy and last years. Debbie Bampton retired from international football in the mid-1990s, marking the end of an illustrious career. By the time she retired, she had earned over 50 caps for England and had established herself as one of the country's best ever players. Her impact on the national team and the sport as a whole is undeniable, and she continues to be regarded as one of the greatest midfielders in the history of women's football. After retiring from playing, Bampton continued to contribute to the game as a coach and mentor. She worked with various women's football teams, helping to develop young talent and pass on her knowledge of the game. Her influence extended beyond her own playing career, as she became a role model for the next generation of female footballers. Bampton's legacy also includes her advocacy for women's football. She worked tirelessly to raise the profile of the women's game and push for better resources, recognition, and opportunities for female players. Her efforts were part of the broader movement toward equality in sports, and she remains a prominent figure in the women's football community. Conclusion. Debbie Bampton's impact on women's football in England is immeasurable. She was a player ahead of her time, a leader on and off the pitch, and a key figure in the development of the game. Her contributions to the England national team, along with her domestic successes, helped elevate women's football in England and paved the way for future generations of players. As a midfielder, her technical skill, leadership, and tactical awareness made her one of the best players of her era. She set a high standard for future generations, and her legacy continues to inspire players and fans alike. Through her continued involvement in coaching and advocacy, Bampton remains a vital figure in the ongoing development of women's football. Her legacy is a testament to her dedication, passion, and perseverance in breaking down the barriers that once limited women's football. Today, Debbie Bampton is celebrated not only for her accomplishments on the field but also for her role in championing the growth of the women's game, ensuring that future players can enjoy the opportunities she helped create.